section number 2 is going to be verification of the first 10 questions asked. Critical information department notification. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go through the first 10 questions and we're going to answer those. Once you've completed those first 10 questions, that information will then again be sent to those 4 designated people so that they know how to elicit the correct and immediate response for the incident that took place. So let's walk through this as we go through. So the degree of accident, let's say it was a minor accident. Is the accident location secured, not placing yourself in harm's way? So you would say yes. Now, you notice that the yellow next button up on the top right has been lit. You select next, it's going to take you to question 2. Is anyone else injured? So for this one, we're going to say no. Again, the next button just lit up. Is there any fatalities? If there's no fatalities, we'll continue with this. Number 4, is emergency personnel on site? Yes. Now, once you select the yes button, you notice that the drop-down menu came through. So select the personnel from the list that's provided for you to determine who's on site. So if the police are on site and say the paramedics are on site. Again, go to the top right, hit the next button. Question 5, is there a fire? So today we don't have a fire. Again, hit the next button. Is there a spill? Let's say there's a spill. There's a drop down. You see how the drop down menu comes. Now, depending on how you answer the questions will determine how many other questions you're going to answer throughout this report. So for today we said yes, it's a minor spill, and it's going to ask you the type of spill, so you hit that little drop down arrow. Let's say it was a fuel spill. Let's say yes, it was contained. Now this is pertinent information again that would notify the 4 people designated to receive this information. If the spill wasn't contained, then they can elicit the right response for somebody to come clean up the spill before the fire department gets there, costing lots of money. So let's continue with yes. So, is there another vehicle involved? Yes, there was. Number of vehicles that were involved. So there was just one other vehicle. So let's hit the 1. Now you notice you have to kind of slide down a little bit so that you can see the rest of it. Does any vehicle need to be towed? So for this case, we're going to say no. We'll go to the next. Okay, so let's say that they did receive a citation. We're going to select the yes button. Now it's going to say who was cited. Unknown, I was, or the other driver, or both. So let's just say the other driver was cited because he ran a red light. And now it comes to the verifying information. So now you can see that you answered the first 10 questions. It's going to ask you to look at those first 10 questions to make sure that they're correct and filled out entirely. So you notice on the screen, it's got all the 10 questions. It's giving you the answers that you chose. All right, so it looks good. So now what I'm going to do is hit the submit information and continue. Right here it says, it gives you a nice little disclaimer. Under no circumstances may you capture images of a person or persons, including an injury, dismemberment, or a fatality. Because with this system, you can now take photos of the accident scene.